what is the difference between a Shamshir and a Kiliç? Well, obviously this one is synthetic, but in terms of the actual swords, it's kind of weird because both Shamshir and Kiliç mean sword in their respective languages. Shamshir, Persian, Kiliç, Turkish. But due to the amount of cultural mixing, these swords ended up being very, very, very similar. So these style of handles, when you look at this, you see this kind of bulb handle. This is much more common with Turkish weapons. Persian weapons end up looking a bit more like this, though this is much more Polish. It would have a larger cap facing this way, right? It would look more like an L. Now, Persian blades typically, not always, but typically have a very, very, very thin, slender profile, okay, throughout its length. And it has a very, very sharp tip. Now, Turkish blades, on the other hand, typically have what's called a yelmen, or a raised false edge, right? This yelmen is very excellent for going around an enemy's guard, as well as attacking where an enemy is less exposed. Now, or rather more exposed. Now, were these swords different? Not really. I mean, you would have Persian smiths that would end up making swords like this, and you have Turkish smiths that would end up making swords like this. It was very, very weird, but overall, stuff like this is more so considered a Shamshir, and this is more so considered a Kiliç.